How's it going, Disney fans? Cody here with Disney Adventures here at Hollywood Studios for my wife's birthday. Today we are going to be testing Genie Plus, how much you can actually do in a day with it. We've already ran into some issues with our reservations that we'll talk about in a second, but we're starting off heading to Galaxy's Edge because we have Cantina reservations.
Now the first thing we want to do when we enter the park is head into one of the stores so we can get Chelsea her birthday button so everybody knows to say happy birthday. Then we head over to Galaxy's Edge for our Cantina reservation.
Now, quick little disclaimer, your results with Genie Plus may vary, but I think we are in optimal testing conditions. It is a Saturday. It is beautiful, perfect weather. It is cool and not too hot and not too cold. So, optimal conditions. We're in the springtime, so it's a good test. So, hopefully this is the worst Genie Plus will be and it'll get better with time, but it's Disney, so you don't know.
As we make our way over to the Cantina, me and Chelsea are frantically trying to get space to 20 reservations, another popular dining option at Disney. This is our first experience getting into the Cantina. It's an incredibly popular place. You have your droid DJ Rex playing some sick tunes. You have a traditional bar area themed like the Cantina on Tatooine and several seating options. If you're a party of 4 or more, you can get a table. Otherwise, you're going to be at one of the bar tables or at the bar itself. At the time of us making this video, you are limited to only 45 minutes inside the Cantina. Now, you have a ton of drink options, and we had 2 options for souvenir glasses, a Porg mug, which I really liked and decided to get, as well as a Battle of Endor mug, which looks amazing. It has the Death Star on it, TIE Fighters, Ewoks, the big trees, and you have a walker on there. Part of me wishes I got both mugs, but the drink that comes with the souvenir mug is $45. Speaking of drinks, they have a lot of fun options, but be wary, they are incredibly strong.
Okay, so we just finished our drinks in the Cantina. Chelsea and I are rocking a pretty decent buzz. They make the drink strong. Now it's time to enjoy our first Genie Plus Fast Pass, which is to Smuggler's Run. Lightning Lane, oh my god. It should have stayed Fast Pass. But we're going to now kind of see how we do on back-to-back stuff. We booked our second reservation for Toy Story Mania.
Yeah.
There's no reservations for a lot of good rides, so we're doing the best we can.
Now the benefits of Genie Plus are the same as Fast Pass. You get the benefit of doing other things while you wait for your ride. In the case of Smuggler's Run, we waited more for the show than we did for the actual queue to get onto the ride. Now, Smuggler's Run, I would say, is a fun ride that isn't worth more than a 30-minute wait. So the fact that we got to walk on was great, but I still have some reservations about Genie Plus.
Okay, so we've already come to a conclusion. Genie Plus just simply isn't worth it for any parks except Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, it's probably worth it. We haven't tried it everywhere, but...
And you have to start it early in the day. Honestly, all the reservations are gone. You can't pick your time. It's not well done. And the fact that, it's worse than Fast Pass and you're paying for it makes it just a really bitter pill to swallow. You need $120 to get past the gate per person. And then to enjoy the rides, it's $30 a person. Also, we've noticed Disney is artificially inflating wait times for standby, which is disingenuous in creating this FOMO to get Genie Plus so you can ride the rides.
Now, setting aside the fact that Hollywood Studios' most popular rides like Slinky Dog had no Lightning Lane availability, and that Disney's, quote, premium rides cost an additional charge on top of Genie Plus, we found that the standby wait times were greatly exaggerated and oftentimes posting double what the actual wait was. Because of the app's posted artificially inflated wait times, we found ourselves hesitant to get in line for any rides, as we didn't want to miss our Lightning Lane to Toy Story Mania before moving on to another park.
Okay, so now we're gonna go see how the Genie Plus is working in Epcot. Not that there's any great rides available. We did get Soarin'.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We are going to enjoy some food at Flower and Garden, so that's gonna be nice. Right now, Genie Plus, definitely have to think about is it worth it for, let's say, a family of 5 to pay 20 bucks?
15 a person.
15 a person. to save. You're probably saving like 5 hours with how many rides you can get. It's just, I don't know if that's worth it for a family of 5, and it's very difficult to get good rides in. That's what we're finding. It's quite difficult.
I feel like there was more times available with FastPass Plus under the old system, because yeah, you could book 60 days out and there was a bunch of times, and yeah, if you were a pass holder or whatever, you're trying to book day of, there was a more limited selection, which this is getting rid of. But I don't know, I feel like first thing in the morning, like there's not the variety of choices as there was with the old FastPass system as far as times go.
As we make our way into Epcot, we have several hours until our Soaring Over the World Lightning Lane reservation. However, Soaring Over the World was only a 30-minute wait, so arguably we could have gotten on the ride in the time we spent walking around waiting for our Lightning Lane reservation. We did take advantage of the fact that we were waiting for a virtual spot in line, and we waited to try and get into Space 220's lounge, which we managed to do after about an hour and a half a wait. Space 220 is Disney's newest dining experience. It gives you the illusion of dining in space. You take a moon elevator into the atmosphere up to a space station diner, which is pretty cool. The elevator animation paired with the shaking as if you're on an elevator creates a pretty good illusion that you are ascending to at least another floor. At the speeds the animation shows you going, I don't think the ride would be quite this smooth, but as you ascend into the space station, you dock, and the experience of getting out of the elevator is one of actually leaving an elevator. You see, to leave, you have to wait in the lobby area to take an elevator back down, so you usually have guests who are trying to leave. As you make your way down the corridor towards the actual restaurant, you pass a space farm, I guess. It's this mirrored vortex of cabbages spinning. Now, proceeding on, we enter the main dining area, which consists of a bunch of projections of the Earth, and it also has various animations going on. You might see astronauts surfing in space or playing with lightsabers, which is probably fun if you have a table by the window. However, if you don't want to spend $80 and you just want to see it, you end up sitting at the bar, where I set up my nice new Porg mug and had myself a drink. Now, I don't feel like our park experience this day was enhanced by Genie Plus. It felt like we had spent $30 to sort of have FastPass, but no access to the truly great rides that you would want to ride at either of these parks. Excluding the premium rides, it just felt like the hotel resort guests had taken all the reservations for the day. And if you're staying on property, I would definitely recommend Genie Plus if you are going to opt in, because you do get a 2-hour head start. I still feel like the only park this would really be beneficial in doing, though, is Magic Kingdom, as those are most likely the iconic rides that people want to ride when they go to Disney. Well, there you have my opinion on our Genie Plus experience. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. We will be having a flower and garden tour video coming soon that will basically walk you through flower and garden. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.